not watching Best for View TV.
What's going on? What's going on? Who got on Best Point TV today?
It's DaduWorld, man. What's the deal?
What's good? What's good? So let's talk about how you came up with the name DaduWorld. Like, where's that even come from?
Shit, when I was a kid, my mom and them used to call me Dadu. Shit, when I turned like 17, I started losing homies and shit. I started losing friends at a young age, bro. Mm-hmm. And like, motherfuckers start, like, it's like you gotta die for it to be your world and shit.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
I just made it my world, like, while I'm here type shit.
Now, that's fine that you said. You basically honoring yourself. Because I ain't gonna lie, with that going on, I didn't start hearing about people saying worlds and vills and all that shit till like, I want to say the 2012 Chicago era when you had like the JoJo world and stuff like that. And that's kind of a way of honoring yourself. So it's kind of dope that you said, all right, instead of waiting for them to die, like, yeah, I'm going to honor myself right now. This is my world where I'm living it. You feel me? So you said a lot of people are dying early on in age. Like, talk about life growing up in Kansas City, Missouri, right? Because I don't really know too many people that came from there.
Yup, Kansas City, Missouri, bro. We got two sides to this shit. It's Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri. That's where I'm from.
Wait, you said it's Kansas City what?
We got Kansas City, Kansas, and then we got Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
So I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, though, bro. Like, this the real KC type shit.
Right.
I don't know. Growing up is just like anywhere else in the hood, though, bro. Like, shit, we just grew up. Everybody was kids. Shit, nigga. Shit start happening. Like, I don't know. I can't really explain that shit. Like, I don't know.
You feel like? Now go ahead.
My homies that I got now, bro, like, just in jail and shit, passed away and shit. Like, nigga, we was just kids, bro, coming up. Like, we wasn't trying to, you know, this shit was like, by force, not by choice. Like, I had a choice, but it was more so like,
you was in it either way. Like, people was going to target y'all anyway. So why do you feel like Kansas City, Missouri is so bad? Because I ain't gonna lie, when you hear about cities that's bad, you don't really hear Kansas City on like the top 10 list and stuff like that. But you make it.
We do be on the top 10 list.
Oh yeah, y'all probably do. I just being that channel.
Yeah. But God, it's just because Kansas City don't look like some shit that cross your mind. Like, you probably looking at Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, like that. Like,
right.
They ain't be right on that list. I swear to God.
Right. Why y'all feel like it's so bad out there?
I don't know. Like, our culture or some shit, bro. Like, when I was a kid, bro, all I can remember is 5 Deuce and bro, it was shit going on that we ain't even know. Like, nigga, we was growing up into this shit type shit. Like, I don't know, bro. How can I explain that shit? Like, we was wrongly influenced or some shit, bro.
Right.
Like, growing up, it was just motherfuckers doing anything. Like, I don't know.
As you got older, do you feel like the violence got worse, or do you feel like it got better compared to what it once was?
The shit got worse, bro. That shit only gonna get worse over time.
Cause you know, like, I be hearing like differences. Alright, it'll be crazy. It'll be busting. You feel me? Slow down as things get older. Cause niggas get tired of this shit. Or some shit they'll be like, oh, this shit used to be fun. Then it got terrible out of nowhere.
That's how it is though. Like, when we was kids, we was having fun, bro. Like, we was just going out kicking at parties and shit. We was just doing our shit. And then if problems come, that's just that. But like, I don't know. We wasn't going to look for that shit or no shit. Right. It's just after you lose a friend, bro, or you lose somebody you care about or love, nigga, that shit don't stop. Like, when they lose a friend or whatever, like, you see what I'm saying? It don't stop. Like, I don't know.
Do you feel like a lot of this shit is inherited, or do you feel like it's shit that just comes from like middle school or something like that?
For me, it's inherited, bro. Like, you could ask people about my daddy and shit. Like, I'm just being me. But like, for a lot of motherfuckers, bro, they be reaching and shit. They be trying it too hard with this shit. Like, motherfuckers just be not even knowing the real politics. They just in this shit for bitches and for clout or some shit.
Right. So I ain't gonna lie, you just mentioned your dad. Your dad's been locked up for like, I want to say a good portion of your life. I think somewhere I've seen he was locked up for 20 plus years.
Bro.
Your whole life, yeah. I didn't know how old you was, cause you feel me. That's why I didn't know how to match it up, type shit.
Yeah, I was 3 months old, bro. That shit crazy.
But I didn't see you tweet stuff, say how important your relationship with your dad is. I didn't see you talk about it in your music and shit like that. How was you able to, like, you know, sometimes you would hear people say, "Oh, my dad was locked up my whole time growing up. They don't got no relationship with their dad." How are you able to still build a relationship with your dad? And what made you still like want to build a relationship with him? Because a lot of times people be like, "Nah, I don't really care to meet the nigga."
Yeah, nah, for sure. I already know how that shit be. But let me think. It's just growing up, bro. Like, I can remember being like, shit, probably 3 or some shit, pulling up to go see him and shit. Like, my aunties and my mom take me up there to see him and shit. And I was confused on the whole situation. Like, I wasn't understanding, like, why this nigga can't come home with us and shit. It's my daddy. But, like, nigga, we kept a good relationship because, like, over time, he always made sure, like, hey, I gotta talk to my son, or I gotta, you feel me? Like, some motherfuckers, they be in jail and they be like, shit, I'm in here, like, you know.
Well, and I could tell him, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga kept that. That's why I love him so much. I fuck with him because he kept it. He kept it in his mind. Like, nigga, I gotta be there for, you know,
right.
Like, whenever he could call and shit, he giving me a little game and shit or whatever. Like, nigga, you know that's my pop. So I feel like that's one of the people, probably one of the only people that got to my best interest and shit. You know,
like, especially because he went through what you're going through right now. Especially trying that probably keep you on game because you feel me. I feel like people will hear, like, when people get advice from people, they don't like to hear advice from people that are successful. Like, not saying your dad's a failure or, like, nothing like that. But you never get the other side of it, like, the other side of the street, so you feel me? So people be go...
That's facts, bro, because growing up, I always kept that in my mind, like, I had to go through shit to experience it and learn from it. But for the most part, bro, I learned from that nigga. I learned from my uncle. His big brother, bro, he been in jail for 30 years. You see what I'm saying? Like, he been in there longer than him, but, like, I had to learn from them, bro. Like, I had to just... And that's the side,
I feel like that's the side people don't see, because you would hear stories about, like, who's a good rapper. And let's just say a rapper, for example, you hear about all these, the Jeezy, Young Jeezy and shit, you hear how he did bricks and shit, so niggas be hopping in this and thinking, okay, I could be Young Jeezy, whatever it could be, but you don't hear the other side of, like, if you don't turn out to be Young Jeezy, you could go to jail and lose your freedom. You could, like your dad missed 20...
They'll fuck you over in that trial. You would get 30 years. Like,
and that's the type people don't see.
They'll try to give you 10, bro. You'll take it to trial. They'll give you 30. Like, they don't know about shit like that. Like,
and that's why I feel like people get the snitching and shit, because they only see the pop. Like, you can think about it. If, like, when I be thinking about shit, I'm like, all right, there's a pros and a cons to this shit. The pros might be strong, but you gotta think about the con not coming with this shit. You feel me? Because you could go rob a bank, you come out $10,000. That's little money, but you could come out $10,000. But there's a chance you could go to jail. People don't think about the pro, so when they get in this situation, now they get the snitching and shit because they ain't think about what the
getting yourself into before you get into it.
And I feel like a lot of people don't be knowing, they be getting to, because they see, like you said, the bitches and shit. They see all that shit and just be want, but there's other side to the shit. You feel me?
That's facts, bro.
Yeah,
that's facts. Motherfuckers didn't trick me, bro. It done been niggas that I think is on point and with the shit and shit. These niggas is goofy, like, feel me, like, bro, that shit be, motherfuckers be, it's a facade.
It's an image type shit. And when you really think about it, because I ain't no streets, but, you know, I see people that's in the streets that I'm affiliated with, what it could be. I'm like, bro, damn, this is not even it, because now you can't go nowhere. Like, I ain't gonna lie, of course, I gotta be aware of where I'm going, because you feel me, people might, whatever it could be. But them nigga motherfuckers gotta be more aware of, like, shit they got going on, because a nigga might see them from a certain area and get to call in motherfuckers and blah blah, or you gotta stand on shit. You feel me? As a street nigga, you can't let certain shit slide. Like, if a nigga step on your shoe or some shit in front of niggas, got like, yo, you gotta check the nigga, or they gonna think you a bitch.
That's that, but like, I ain't saying you gotta be no super. Like, that's what niggas gotta confuse. Like, bro, you don't gotta be no super gangsta ass.
But you know, niggas be trying to be super gangsta, because you feel like if one nigga play with you. You feel like if one nigga play with you, then you can't. Then another nigga gonna play with you. But as a civilian, bro, if a nigga step in my shoe and I don't say shit, nobody gonna look at me no different, because I don't portray that image as a tough nigga. As a street nigga, you feel me? They gotta portray that tough image shit. You feel me? Or niggas gonna play with your character and shit, or they gonna use it against you in any situation.
Hell yeah, no, that's how that shit go for sure.
That's a fact. So let's talk about. I knew you grew up.
You can compare the streets to the military, bro. I swear to God.
How so? Talk about that. What comparison?
Because, like, bro, this shit really, like, nigga, it's only, like, the only advantage they got on us is, like, they legally could do this shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? They signed up for this shit. Like, this shit, bro, it's like, bro, I know little kids, bro, like, little ass kids, like, they in this shit, like, without a choice, like, who they uncles is, who they daddy is, who they mama is, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how I was, bro, motherfuckers. And I'm smart too, bro. I tried, like, I ain't gonna say I tried to, like, avoid this shit, and, like, I be trying to, you know, like, growing up, like, a little kid, bro, like, 13 and 14 and shit, I've been outside, bro. Like, you can ask motherfuckers where I'm from. They, like, we been seeing his face since he was 12. You see what I'm saying? 11. Like, this shit. But it's like, motherfuckers know who my mama and my daddy is. Bro, no lie. I used to be, like, 11 years old, bro. Motherfuckers would tell me, like, you're not gonna be shit.
Yo, that's so crazy.
Like, motherfuckers say that and then sound like, you know, they say they teachers say that shit, but bro, real life, like, you can ask my teammates and niggas that I hooped with and shit. Like, bro, my cousins and shit, you can ask them, bro. They like, nigga, they always been on your ass. Like, nigga, you always been an outcast. Like, you know,
Right.
like, I don't know, bro. I've been 11 years old, bro. Motherfuckers been treating me like how they treat me now because, nigga, I've always been by myself type shit. See what I'm saying? Like, pulling up, they know, it's like Dadu. They not like, nigga, where yo, this nigga, we never seen him pull up with his mama or no shit. You see what I'm saying? Like,
So you had to figure shit out by yourself for like out here by like on a.
That's how it is, bro. I remember being 14, bro, and nigga, I was 14. I was not, nigga. I was living with a bitch, bro, at 14, bro.
That's some shit. That's some shit.
That's
like you're not even enjoying your childhood. That's the time you're supposed to be making memories and shit, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of heard you say you hooped and shit, and then I listened to one of your lyrics, and then you said something about like you dropped off you stopped playing basketball because you couldn't find the funds to play for travel, and you couldn't find the funds for shoes and shit like that. Talk about how that was as a kid.
Bro, I used to hoop but couldn't pay the fees, bro. Swear to God, like, nigga, motherfuckers used to think, like, shit, I had potential to, you know what I'm saying, go to college and shit, all that shit. But, like, bro, they ain't know that shit really wasn't, I don't know, bro, like, now, like, I'm telling you, like, I used to pull up by myself, bro, every summer, all summer.
Right.
So they, nigga, what the fuck, we ain't seen one person come for you at this game or no shit. Like, I ain't trying to bash, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers got going on and shit, so it ain't, I don't feel no way about it, but it's just that's how they perceive me. You see what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. So they understood. Like, my grandma was doing the best. Like, I love my grandma, bro. She was without her, nigga, I wouldn't even have had no experience or nothing. But I don't know. They understood though. Like, that's facts. Like, I used to hoop, but couldn't pay the fees. They used to be on my ass about that shit. I'm like trying to get it together. I'm having to go. Shoot dice and shit, bro.
Right.
I swear to God.
Right. And shit you should be doing as a kid type shit. Had to hop in this shit early. So tell about how you feeling as a kid, like knowing that like, okay, you could kind of tell my life is not the same as the regular, you feel me, teenager type shit. How what mindset that put you in?
Yeah. My pops, bro, he always told me though, like growing up, I remember being like 7, bro. He used to tell me like, your life gonna be different from motherfuckers. Like, heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's what he tell me. So I always kind of knew that shit, you know? Like, I'm like, shit, I don't know, this shit different, like, you feel me? So I ain't never feel no way or think about it no way and shit. It was just that.
So you kind of accepted what's going on. So how did you, because I ain't gonna lie, I heard you say, like, drugs is the way for healing your pain. When did you first start getting to, like, drugs and shit, like, as far as, like, you, like, just start kind of, like, putting you in a better place?
Man, them motherfuckers, bro. Long live D-Money, bro. I lost my little brother to some drugs, bro. So that shit really is crazy, but it's like, that shit, we use that shit as a coping, like, you know? Like, that's how we cope, bro. I don't know, like, that shit bad, but it's like, is it though? Because, nigga, if it keep me sane, I don't know, bro. Like, that shit ill, but I don't know. I was like 14 or some shit when I I was like 13 when I started smoking weed and shit. But like every day, I was like 12 when I first started smoking weed, bro. But like on some everyday shit, I was like probably 14, 15, and just, I don't know. That was just a way for me to, shit.
And you said it helps you cope with pain, but when you see shit like a lot of your little brother D-Money, but when you hear shit like, okay, D-Money passed away doing these type of drugs, you know, he's coping with pain, does that kind of scare you from like, or does that kind of tell you, all right, let me limit myself on the amount of drugs I do, or the
yeah, like, nah, not really. I could say that in my head, like, shit, but when in reality, it's like, I'm still on the same shit, like, you feel me? I detox and shit. I'm not saying that I just be going crazy and shit. I detox at times, but it's just like, I don't know. It make me think like, damn, I look back in the past like, damn, bro, we really was fucked up. Like, we really was in the hood. And, bro, we used to be at the spot, bro. Everybody turned. We motherfucking turned, bro. Like, just, I don't know. And we thinking this is regular, though. Yeah. Like, we pouring up, boy, pints and shit. Like, we pouring up 8s and shit, bro. I swear to God, nigga, we kids, bro. We like 18, 17, like. And it was like, that shit ain't.
So let me ask you this.
He was younger than us. He was younger than us, bro. He younger than me 2 years. So he always been with us. But he's still in high school and shit. I'm picking him up from school and shit. Like, I'm a rapper at this point. You feel me? Like, I'm pulling up to his school, bro. Motherfuckers like, damn, DaduWorld, like, you know, like it's that type shit. And I be trying to put my mind in his perspective and shit. You see what I'm saying? So it was really turned for him. Like he like, nigga, what? I'm thugging. Like, you know, he wasn't second guessing that shit. I swear, it was just like we was misguided, bro. That's all.
Me actually, this. Have you ever tried to find another way to cope with your pain and stuff like that besides the drugs and shit like that? Cause I hear people say like they'll go to the gym, that kind of like put them in a stress-free place, or they'll go to like they'll start reading the Bible, start going to church and stuff like that. Do you ever try any of that stuff so you don't fall like so you don't like always have to lean on the drugs and shit?
Hell yeah, bro. I be trying to, bro. Real life, I be trying to meditate, read. I be doing a lot of shit, bro. I go outside and just look at the sun, stand in the grass, bro, just trying to get a peace of mind. Like,
right.
You know,
right.
I don't always just, feel me, but that's just what it is. Like, in my life, like, in my experience, it just been that, like, shit, we just been turn for a minute, bro. Like, I'm in Brusby at 15, bro. My nigga had it's 2015, bro. My nigga got a 2016 Mustang. Nigga, we got an apartment, bro, to ourselves. We got a duplex to ourselves, bro. Like,
yeah, just living life. Yeah, so you.
Bro, my nigga mama in jail. My other brother, his mama in jail. So nigga, and I'm just thugging. You feel me? So, but we got a duplex, bro. We 15 in a duplex, whatever, like with a new whip. We like, nigga, what?
Y'all living life right there.
We about to smoke all the weed in the house. We about to buy up. Like what? We about to eat all the edibles and shit. Like we was just kids doing shit, and then over time, like shit. We start pouring up drinking shit. I pulled up my first cup when I was 15 years old, bro. I was 15.
That's not shit. So actually, you see how that shit like kind of affected you and shit like that. And I know you got a daughter. What kind of things you do? What kind of things do you do so you feel like you don't put yourself in a position to go to jail? You don't put yourself in a position where she's dealing with depression. She's dealing with certain shit. You said Kansas City, Missouri is the violence is top 10 like in America, like you said. Like how you put yourself in a position for her not to go through the same thing you went through.
Shit, it's just about preparation, bro. Like I've been preparing myself for a lot of shit. Like I just be thinking steps ahead with this shit. That's all.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now I ain't gonna lie. I asked you a lot of them questions because I want to get into your life and shit a little bit before we got into the music and shit. But let's talk about DaduWorld the artist. How'd you first get into rapping, bro?
Shit. Like I said, we was just doing shit. I'm like, man, we really turned, like, we really kicking it for real. Right. I'm finna rap. Right. My niggas like, dude, we not finna. I'm like, nigga, let's rap, nigga. Right. Dude, we not finna rap. Like, they playing that shit up. So shit, I just took it into my own, hands and shit. Like,
when you first caught on, cause I know, like, when I looked at your YouTube channel, I don't know if you deleted any old videos before that. Zion's like your third video on your channel, right? Was it easy for you to blossom in the city, or like was it to take a little bit of hate? Did you have to go through a little bit of shit?
Shit, nah, for real, it was easy though. I ain't gonna lie, it was easy. But
why you feel like it was that easy? Cause you hear all the time rappers complaining like niggas don't support me in my hometown, bro. My hometown hating. Like Zion was a big song. I ain't gonna hold you, and that shit like 400K.
For sure, nah. Your hometown, they do show love and shit, but they hate on you too though. Right. Like. It's that's just how this shit goes. It's shit a dirty game, but.
Did you have anybody like helping you out with the music on the music side? Cause you feel me, Tech Nine from Kansas City, but you don't really hear now you starting to hear SleazyWorld from Kansas City, Missouri. But before that, you don't really have like that artist that had the industry time. So why was the author blog trying to say you was talking about him in the video?
That's how blogs be, bro. They just be twisting up a nigga words and shit.
So there's no issue between you two, like you wasn't talking about him in the no.
Nah, we don't know each other. We don't know each other, bro. Like,
so there's no issue, no nothing. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I read the title, I'm looking at it. This shit like 57,000. I'm looking like, okay, why the fuck this nigga like?
Yeah.
And then
that shit be though. They wanna turn this shit into Chicago beat war and shit.
But does he have ties to Kansas? He has some ties to Kansas City, Missouri, right? Or am I tripping?
Who?
SleazyWorld.
I think he moved here when he was a kid or some shit.
Okay.
That's us.
Okay. I was about to say, because I feel like he got some ties to it, but I'm not 100%
He
sure.
got ties.
Yeah, that's a fact. So there's no issue, there's nothing like you never feel like he was talking about you in an interview or nothing like that.
Nah, I don't, you know.
That's just the blogs making
I
being
don't really
messy.
pay attention to this shit.
How do you feel when you see like blogs even be trying to throw you in that mix type shit? Cause you know sometimes people will just run with the issue and be like, okay, they said this and they respond, so now it's tension between you two.
That is how internet work though. Like if they say something is something, that's how motherfuckers will take it. Like you feel me, motherfucker? The internet could cut off your word and switch it up and whatever the fuck,
right?
And put what they want on there, and then that's how the public gonna perceive it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't get that shit no attention, that shit ain't.
That shit about nothing. Okay, but anyways, being that you from Kansas City, Missouri, right? You don't really gotta like. I wouldn't say y'all really gotta establish music scene outside of y'all city where people know what's really going on out there type shit. How was it for you knowing like, okay, you got a guy like Tech Nine, he in the industry kind of he kind of lit, you feel me? But that's really the only like maybe
Tech Nine hella lit, bro. You tripping?
Yeah, he hella lit, but I ain't gonna lie, he probably lit. I know. Now he is lit. He's lit because I know who he is.
He lit, dude.
He's lit, but you know what I mean. Like a lot of young niggas, they want to know who he was, bro. I don't know about him because I see his name come across my platform a couple times. You feel me as a blogger and shit like that. But how does it feel to have like you only got one artist? So like when you be here to statistics, you probably be like, all right, 1 out of every 100 artists is gonna make it out of that city when you only got one artist. What kept you pushing? What kept you motivated?
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. This shit be so crazy. Like I damn near lost motivation with this shit. I was in the street so much, bro. I'm like, bro, this shit capped out. Too many niggas capping this shit. But motherfuckers got genuine love for me, bro. I got genuine love for myself, and I really love this shit for real. Like I love everything that come with this shit. Like that's really keep me pushing. Like I love this shit, bro.
What's some of the pros and cons that come with being an up and coming artist too? Because people see that I see he led with these people. You got Tech Nine co-signed you. I think on the radio station, or I'm not mistaken, he co-signed you. You got 400K views on YouTube. You doing like 16K in a month. You feel me? Your Instagram numbers is there. You like anything you say, people are following you. You got. I think you even said people are playing. People come up to you when you used to pick up your brother D Money up from school.
Yo, motherfuckers come up to me earlier today, like, you feel me, that shit, but that's how that shit go. It's just like, you just gotta be aware of shit, bro. Like, especially where I'm from, motherfuckers, it's a lot of hate here, bro. It's love here, but it's a lot of hate, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you get love here, shit, you're doing something right, because, you know what I'm saying, they don't, motherfuckers do Jeff a lot, but it's just like, I don't know. You just gotta move swift with this shit. Just keep working. That's all.
Does it sometimes be hard knowing that I'm lit as fuck, but what am I not doing to take the next big step into the industry? For me, does that kind of get you tight sometimes?
Like industry back.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, Zion's a fire song. You feel me? And in my head, I'll be thinking like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? This song is lit. Like this 400K, and this is just my region. Why hasn't the labels caught on? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Man, you just gotta keep dropping for real. Like I got some shit in the works, bro. I just locked in with some people. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta keep dropping, bro. Show them give them what they want to see. Like show them what they want to see and shit. Industry gonna lock in eventually. Like even if shit. You know what I
think
it up signed to a label. Like all you gotta do is drop, bro. It's 2022. Like
you know what I would take away from the SleazyWorld situation. Even though it's like y'all don't got no issue or nothing, you don't really know him. That probably made a lot of people type in your name on YouTube type shit, bro. Cause now everybody like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, you feel me? Like publicity, whether it's good or bad, it's always gonna make people like, who the fuck is this nigga? And go tune into your shit. So that might have not been a bad marketing move on that guy end, but at the same time, it might be because they're in a certain situation. That's how I really look at it, for real.
Yeah. That shit. That's just the industry, bro. That's just the game. Like that's how that shit goes.
Yeah. So you dropped 2 projects this year. You dropped 0057 and something about drugs hill. No, what is it called? What's the second project you dropped this year? The drugs
Drugs Hill Pain. Yeah.
Drugs Hill Pain. You feel me?
0057 Drugs Hill Pain.
Yeah. Talk about them 2.
Them just like little EP, like little project type shit. Shit I just had get to my fans and shit. They was asking me to drop, like, but I'm about to, the way I'm finna play this shit finna be crazy. Just stay tuned, basically.
So me actually this being with a situation like that, what made you want to drop 2 projects in a year? Because sometimes people be like, all right, I would drop the first project.
But I ain't dropped, bro.
Oh, you ain't drop?
Like, dropping, bro. Like, real shit, I told you, bro. I lost motivation with this shit, bro. Like, I stopped dropping, bro. Motherfuckers is in my DM, flooding, boom.
When
like,
you drop it.
Yeah, bro, what? Motherfuckers seeing me in person, like, hey, when you dropping, bro?
Right.
Feel me? But I'm doing everything else. I'm living in Atlanta and shit, bro. I'm doing everything else, bro. Like, I'm moving to Atlanta, like, a different shit.
Right.
I'm doing all type of shit but driving, like, you feel me?
What would make a nigga lose a motivation, especially when you got that amount of numbers and shit? Because a lot of niggas look at you like, you that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what blog it was, but if you type in your name on Google, it's a blog, and they had you top 7 rappers in Kansas City, Missouri, you feel me? So a lot of niggas trying to get to your spot, and you out here taking this shit as a joke. You not even, like, you losing motivation. Like, what would make a nigga...
take that no joke, because I really look like this.
Not say joke, but you not taking it as serious as you could.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But I am now, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that matters. It's just about now, for real. It's all about now. But I don't know. It's just like, bro. Like, I lost 2 of my little brothers in one day, bro.
Damn.
Real life.
Condolences, bro.
Like, I wasn't giving a fuck about this shit in real life. Like, it was all type of shit going on, you know? Streets crazy, but this shit ain't about shit. It's just art. So, I'm creative as hell, bro. Like,
what you doing this time around? You feel me? Because you kind of learned the business. I know after, like, I think I seen the interview you been rapping since 2017.
And then a lot of motherfuckers are leech and do a lot of fuck. This shit is a dirty game, bro. Like, when you really see what's going on, bro, you like, what? Like, that shit don't sit right with your, you know?
Yeah, you feel that shit make you mad, and that make you want to shoot some shit on some street shit.
Looking at this shit like, what? Like, motherfuckers trying all type of little weird shit, little clap moves and shit. But I'm just chilling for real.
I ain't gonna lie. I sister that came in, I was going through your tweets and shit, and I sister that come that had you kind of upset was the virtual rapper, how they had the nigga using the N-word and shit. He was a white rap guy behind that shit. How does that feel when you see a nigga like him get signed and he using the N-word and this is a virtual rapper and you got niggas that's really talented and shit?
They just dropped that nigga. They was just trying some shit, bro. The industry was just trying some shit.
And they was really trying to sign him. I don't think that shit was gonna work though. I ain't gonna lie.
Dropped him from the label, dude. That shit was about shit. That shit was a project that's done. They were just trying to see what they could do.
But that's crazy. That's even a thing. But like, I ain't gonna lie. It just show you how dumb shit is. Cause now it had us all talk about it and shit like that. As all go try to look at his music. Like,
I listen to that shit for real.
But you see, like you said, you gotta do clout chasing shit. Whether
like, I don't listen to it, but I went to go listen to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Clout chasing. Yeah. Cause I don't know if you heard the girl Ice Spice right now. You heard of her, right?
Yeah.
She from what? Like hard as the music, or is it as in a rap?
Hard with the music.
I think she mad with the music. I ain't gonna lie. I think she look fine.
Like, I fuck with it because, like, shit, if she turn up, like,
I'm not good. I respect the drink.
Posted by Jada and shit, you know.
But do you hear the shit she's saying though, bro? Like she said some shit like, what she say again? So, we both from the Bronx. So I know that you dirty. Like, what the fuck? That's not even fire, bro. Like, that's
she probably some other shit like freaky type shit. Like,
yeah, but that shit like that is mediocre. Then you hear her say shit like
her lingo though. I don't know.
Then I heard her say some shit like, bro.
That shit will throw you off though.
Then I heard her say some shit like. She said some shit like, bro, if I pick the wrong friend, I'm going for your brother or some shit like, bro, what type of shit she's like? She not even saying nothing crazy, you feel me? She got an image, you feel me? But it's fire to me because right. When you see shit like that, does it make you kind of want to say a little marketable stuff in your music to catch people's attention, or do you like, nah, I'm gonna let the music be good music? Because it'd be like, because I feel like
stay tuned, bro. I got some shit up my sleeve, bro. You about to see what I'm talking about.
Some marketable shit.
I got some shit, bro. Say it. Like, it's all type of shit going on. A lot of niggas that can, this shit, what it look like. So I gotta let y'all know what's really going on.
No, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. One thing that caught my eye when I go through your tweets, you feel me? I feel like it's gonna catch a lot of people's attention. Like, especially once the blog start pick up on this, is you took the definition of black, like the the word black, and you said I'm not black. What do you mean by I'm not black?
Man, they say black, like, if a white person say black, to me, I get, it don't sit right with me, like, the black dude, like, what? Hold on, like, you know, they use black as, like, black growing up being, like, a dark, negative type of thing, you know what I'm saying? But we not black, bro. Like,
so what are we, if you don't mind?
We native to this land, bro. Just do some research on God. Like, we native to this land. We not black, bro. Like,
so you rather be called native than black?
Nah.
I'm not kind of getting what you said, but I understand what you mean by the black, the negative stereotype that comes with it.
Like, it's all type of different types of us, but bro, we not black, bro. Like, not black, bro. Like,
I gotta do more research in it because I know what you mean when you say that, but I don't understand why you would say you're not black. Like, I want to know, what are we then if you're not black?
Man, I'm high right now.
we gonna say that for a later conversation out there.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Just do some research, bro. Look up the 12 tribes, bro. Look up Israelites and shit. Like, we the real Israelites. We the real people of this world. You see what I'm saying? Like, we not just black people, bro. Like, you not just a black dude.
So we more. They basically say we more than just that.
More than that, dude. Like, black is not no motherfucking race.
Right.
Black is the color. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Black is not a race, bro.
So how would you feel about a Caucasian saying we not white then? Like, is that the same kind of thing?
Like, Caucasian, why we don't even have no other. We don't even have nothing else. They say black or Negro or nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they Caucasians. Like, that's cool.
Right.
They not really white. They Caucasians. Like, that's
so I kind of feel like I'm kind of getting what you said. I gotta probably do some more research.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They told us we black, bro. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that ain't how the fuck.
Right.
Everybody else, they don't say y'all yellow. Like, they don't say that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, what they told you growing up you black. Like, you like black.
We just accepted it. We basically just
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's not a race, bro. You're not shit. That's a color. Like, I don't know. It's deeper than that though.
I could kind of get what you're saying. I probably gotta do more research to understand it a little bit more type shit. So
I'm gonna definitely send you some shit, gang.
So you're the type of person to do research on shit. You just don't be accepting shit for what it is. Cause you said you like to read earlier too. Like, what's some other shit that you caught your eye? You be like, all right, this what like America want us to believe, but not this way.
Bro, all type of shit, bro. Like, this shit ain't what you think it is. This shit, okay? This shit a business. This shit a business, man. Like,
what makes you even get to something like that? What makes you even go into the, like, trying to figure out shit like that? You know, some people be ignorant to the fact.
When I was in 6th grade, I had a teacher named Mr. Powell, and he was hella smart, bro. That nigga loved me for real. Like, he shed tears when I got kicked out that school. Like, that was my dude for real. He taught me some shit at a young age that, you know what I'm saying?
Stuck with you for yeah.
So
shout out to Mr. Powell. He basically inspire you to like want to go learn more type shit.
So he the man.
And another thing I know, I don't know if you still on this route, but you said you stopped eating meat and shit. What made you stop eating meat? Pause.
Yeah, that shit, pause. But nigga, that shit, bro. For a minute, like you gotta detox from that shit, bro. You're not supposed to eat that shit every day.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, that shit, bro. You eating something dead every day. Like, that shit ain't gonna give you no real energy. Give you no, like, it's all type of shit. If you tryna.
How easy is it for you to discipline yourself? Cause I feel like that's where the point I'm at. Like, I say I won't do it, but nigga, I be hungry and shit, and I ain't trying to, like, you feel me?
Nah, it's all type of shit you can do though, bro. You just gotta really put your mind to it. Like, if you really thinking like, all right, do I want to be on that right now, or do I want to think clear, or do I want to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you really, really want, like, you gonna be like, all right, bet, I ain't on that right now.
Right.
Like, fuck it, I ain't on that right now. I'm finna drink smoothies and motherfucking eat bean and cheese burritos and, you know what I'm saying, or whatever fuck with vegetables and shit. Like, you feel me? Or then however you gonna make it
So
work.
you doing it the right way. Health is wealth. You got to know. It's important to read on shit. It's important to know this type of stuff because at the end of the day, it might not affect us right now, but like when we like 50, 60 years old, our bodies turned.
Get them to you, bro.
Huh? Yeah, that's a fact. When we 50, 60 years old, and our bodies, because I ain't gonna lie, right now I work with old people and shit like that, and they be going through a lot. Like I'm like, damn, bro, I don't want to ever get to the point where like, bro, I need somebody like to take me to the bathroom or walk. Like, bro, I need to be able to do shit on my
drugs
own.
and shit too, though, bro. Like that's why you gotta detox from that shit, bro. Like I had to realize, like, damn, you can't do this shit every
day, yeah.
Going crazy on this shit like that, like.
That's gonna catch up to you, not today. Like it's gonna catch up to you in the long run. I feel like a lot of times people think about like the short run, like niggas think about right now instead of the long run. That's why a lot of niggas do. Like we said, pros and cons to everything. Niggas say I can win $10,000 right now, but nigga, you could be facing 30 years right now. You feel me too? Doing some shit like that. People don't think about the long run. That's a fact.
You gotta think with this shit. Like anything though, that's it. Anything like motherfucker playing basketball. You gotta be like. If you a boxer, you gotta be like, all right, I could get my shit split, but that's just what it is.
Right.
Like, feel me?
Right.
Like, that's just how everything goes.
That's a fact. Like even wearing a chain, yeah, this chick can maybe get all the hoes.
Light and dark to everything, bro.
And that's and people don't see the dark. They just be like, it is what it is. I feel like that too. It'd be on some shit like people just be living like this to live like this. Like they living a day by day. They ain't living for nothing in this moment. You feel me?
Yeah.
So people be like,
a lot of motherfuckers soulless, bro. A lot of motherfuckers not living for nothing.
Yeah, cause they don't got nothing. They got nothing to lose. They don't got nothing they aiming. They achieving for. They don't got no kids. I feel like that's what kind of happens when you have a kid. It's like okay,
motherfuckers still got kids and don't give a fuck.
That too. Like you said, your dad. Like most of the times when dads go to jail, be like okay, I'm like I tell my son, but like honestly, what the fuck am I gonna tell him? I'm in jail. Like I'm worried about where I'm gonna get. Like who gonna put money on my commissary at this point right now, bro?
Yeah, niggas be on that. Like, but that nigga. Let's make this shit happen.
Nah, I gain a little bit more respect from him even more because a lot of times you hear kids will hate their dad because he's in jail and shit, but whole time he's trying to provide for them. But once he gets in jail, it's like that nigga he ain't trying to reach out to his kid.
Motherfuckers be lame as hell because like nigga, if you in the streets or if you even understand how this shit go a little bit, then you wouldn't even.
Want your kid be in that same.
Unless the nigga did some straight bullshit, like damn, you didn't give a fuck about us, like
right.
Unless the nigga just fucked his life off, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if a nigga was really trying to make it work and shit,
right,
that's how the streets go, bro. Like
that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. Again, I was going through your Twitter and shit, and I don't know if this is your video or not, but it seems like you met Kobe Bryant or you seen Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the greatest players of all time. The whole fucking world wants to be able to meet that nigga. How it felt to see like Kobe Bryant in your presence, like right here.
But though, hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's just times, bro. Cause like I'm with my uncle and shit. I go to this motherfucking we go to the OKC versus Lakers game. It was like 2 games before he retired and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like we go to Kevin Durant restaurant and shit. So we all eating this shit. Motherfucker tell us, like, we eating with a nigga, he tell us, like, Kobe Bryant back there and shit, da-da-da-da-da. We like, what? I'm like 16 and shit, so I'm like 15, 16 and shit. I said, what? We like, what? Nigga, me and my cousin get up, like, we finna go damn near back there and shit.
Right, that has.
He like, look, we finna just let him know that y'all trying to take a picture and shit, or we gonna let y'all know as soon as he walk out and shit.
Right.
Type shit. So I'm like, all right. Nigga, he let us know as soon as he left and shit. Like, he like, all right, come on, we doing. Like, we meet him down there at the door. I'm like, whoa.
That's Kobe, yeah.
Like, what's up, man? I'm like, whoa.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You know, like, most times niggas be like, yo, that's another man. He not human being. But, like, this is Kobe Bryant we talk about, like, bro, like, you.
When I was young as hell, so I'm like,
it's okay, yeah, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there's nothing wrong with idolizing niggas that do good things for the community, niggas that put niggas in position, like especially with positivity, bro. It's okay, cause niggas idolize gangsters and shit like that when they see them on the block.
Like you idolize a motherfucker that ain't on shit.
Yeah.
Idolize a motherfucker that really will change the world.
You feel me? Like with the game of basketball, make you want to go to the gym.
This nigga's a billion. He the first street nigga to be a billionaire. Like,
right.
Like, nigga.
But you know what's crazy? niggas would be like, oh, that's dick right whole time. That's not, bro. Like everybody wants to feel. Everybody wants, like you just said, your name is DaduWorld. You want to receive your flowers when you on this earth,
yeah,
bro.
DaduWorld. Yeah, on God.
You like, it's nothing wrong with that. I hate that perspective. Like, yo, you dick riding a nigga. Like, I mean, there is a form of dick riding. I can understand it, but like, nigga,
niggas do dick ride a lot, but nigga, motherfucking Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant. Like,
nigga, Michael Jordan and shit. Like, nigga, you can't deny that shit. Like, that's greatness at its best. Like,
right.
At its purest form. These niggas is great. Like, you gotta,
you gotta get credit where it's due.
If you even got some greatness in you, you gotta respect that, bro. Like, you even got an inch of greatness in you. You gotta respect that. Straight up.
Nah, that shit fire. That shit. But then I see you was backstage with Mozzie and shit. You opened up from talking to Mozzie and like, did he give you any advice?
You said when we did that show?
Yeah.
Nah, it was just we was just back there chilling for real. We was just back there kicking it, like, talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? He was just telling me stick with this shit.
Right.
My nigga Slap City told him, like, nigga, he the future. Like, it's that. He like, for sure, keep going with that shit. He like, when you going on, I'm like, shit, I already went. He like, damn, they should have had you go before me. I'm like, for sure. I don't know what's going on with that, but you feel me?
But at least you cross paths, you kind of see your face, you see your name, so that's kind of fire still.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fire. Now, but going forward, what's your plan for the rest of like the year? Like, how you about to put your foot in the neck? Put your foot on these niggas' neck with the rest of you.
Shit on the floor. I just locked in with some producers in LA and shit. I'm about to go out there, lock in, just boom. I've been locking in with them for real. Shout out my nigga Caliber. And shit, I'm about to just keep dropping visuals for their ass. Let them see this shit, see what's going on and shit.
That's fire. Nah, I appreciate you for doing this interview with me though, bro. Let them people know your social media and shit like that.
So tap in with me, DaduWorld, DADU World.
And you let them know your Twitter, your Facebook. If you got anything else you want to let.
Yeah, my Twitter the same thing. Right. DaduWorld57.
Nah, I appreciate it. Now shout out BestsPointOfViewTV for this interview.
Good looking, gang.
We out.
I'm gonna be an astronaut.